Good morning. Please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem and the Canadian national anthem by our senior admissions counselor and UMPI alumna, class of 2014, Bethany Hoppy.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Greetings, a warm welcome on this beautiful, if a little windy, spring day to trustees, our elected officials, faculty, staff, emeriti, distinguished guests, family and friends, and most of all, the classes of 2020, 2021, and 2022. I'm Ray Rice, and I have the honor of serving as the president and provost of the University of Maine at Presque Isle. Just a moment of off-script important notes as we start. First, my thanks for everyone for observing our safety protocols this morning, especially the wearing of face coverings while indoors. I could not be prouder of the care and concern that the UMPI community has shown for one another during this pandemic, and you all have my thanks for keeping one another safe as we gather here today from across town, across Maine, across the country, and beyond. Also, a reminder that speakers may remove their face coverings at the podium as I have, and graduates may remove their masks upon ascending the platform here, but we ask that you put them back on as you return to your seats. Face coverings are not required and are at your discretion at the reception after commencement under the adjacent tent outside Gentile. Again, the care that the UMPI community has shown to one another has made this the most welcome return to a live, in-person event possible, and my thanks to all of you for your forbearance. As we begin today's commencement, I want to remind us all that UMPI's sites and facilities are located on the ancestral homelands of the Mi'kmaq and Maliseets nations, who are connected to the other Wabanaki tribal nations, the Passamaquoddy and the Penobscot, on these lands that today we collectively call Maine. They are connected through kinship, alliances, and diplomacy. The Mi'kmaq Nation and the Holton Band of Maliseets are distinct and sovereign peoples, and it is with gratitude and humility that we share this land with those who have lived and worked on it from time immemorial. I'm here to welcome you to a truly extraordinary occasion as we join with the members of the class of 2022, as well as those from the classes of 2020 and 2021, in celebrating their accomplishments. In doing so, we also recognize the exceptional individuals who helped make today possible for these graduates, the faculty and staff, the family and friends, all of you who have assisted these individuals succeed in so many ways, large and small, during undergraduate and graduate experiences that were truly without precedent. Today would not have been possible without the months and years of support, guidance, instruction, mentoring, and friendship that you have provided. Above all, today marks a truly auspicious and felicitous accomplishment for each of those receiving a degree, either in person on this stage or at a distance over our video broadcast, whose perseverance, dedication, and resilience saw them through unprecedented months and years of a global pandemic that underscored and punctuated continuing struggles for equality, representation, and freedom, as experienced by countless millions across the world, let alone those here in the United States, in Maine, and in Aroostook County. The ongoing war in Ukraine is just one further reminder that the struggle for self-determination and democracy for a people is a never accomplished fact, but always a continuing action and requires vigilance, determination, and above all, a shared purpose. I'm especially proud that since 1903, this institution has been part of a global movement towards greater equality for citizens everywhere, one made possible in great part by public higher education. Institutions such as the University of Maine at Presque Isle were created through this nation's burgeoning democracy by the success of participatory and inclusive government, and have contributed to the growth of equality among humanity locally and globally. Indeed, UMPI was founded as part of a national movement dedicated to bringing disciplinary knowledge to all citizens of this nation. And it is particularly resonant that its inaugural class included 16 women and one single man. To assert that since this time there has been a movement toward greater democracy and the success of participatory and inclusive government worldwide is neither an empty claim of success nor a disavowal of all of those who were and remain disempowered and disenfranchised over the course of this long historical movement. Indeed, equality is a continuing struggle, one that we must undertake daily through an examination of how it has been and might be produced, of an understanding of the struggles and mobilizations that made this movement possible, as well as the institutional structures and legal, financial, educational, and electoral systems that have helped equality become a lasting reality for more and more populations. Today, that is a far more real possibility than the inaugural class of 1903 might have imagined in their most egalitarian dreams. And let's recall that those 16 women did not have the right to vote in 1903. It would not occur until nearly 2 decades later after their graduation. To be sure, 119 years later, today's graduating class shares values that our society needs now more than ever to respond to Martin Luther King Jr.'s reminder to us that injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. And that includes a dedication to public service, an urgent and abiding concern for the environment and for sustainable living, the recognition of the importance of collaboration across and within communities, the embracement of difference and the right of each individual to pursue a life of dignity regardless of distinctions of race, gender, sexuality, creed, personal identity, and just as important, the rejection of ideologies that would limit or deny such dignities. Today is first and foremost a day of hope in this regard, as we are reminded that your degrees in professional programs and arts and sciences, supported by the backbone of a liberal arts education, complemented by your own inquisitiveness and your ingenuity, provide you the tools and skills to continue to make this a better world for us all. So welcome to the greatest day so far in this institution's august history, the 113th commencement of the University of Maine at Presque Isle. I would like now to introduce the members of the platform party up here. Audience, please hold your applause until all have been introduced. This year's commencement speakers and honorary degree recipients, Donald N. and Linda G. Zillman. Maine State Senator Trey Stewart, also receiving a degree. State Representative David McRae, District Number 148. Deborah Rourke, Executive Director for University Advancement and External Affairs. Barbara Blackstone, Dean, College of Professional Programs. Jason Johnston, Dean, College of Arts and Sciences. Sarah Coyer, Dean of Students. Stacy Emery, Chair of the Faculty Assembly. Steve Richard, Chair of the UMPI Board of Visitors, and Craig Cormier, President of the UMPI Alumni Association. I'd also like to recognize at this time the faculty emeriti seated in the front row here down front. It is my honor to recognize the collective of individuals who have been singularly dedicated to the success and accomplishments of each of you within the graduating class of 2022, the remarkable group of educators, mentors, and friends, the faculty and staff of the University of Maine at Presque Isle that are with us today. And it is my special privilege at this time to recognize the emeriti who served with distinction during their service to this university and remain such essential members of our community: Guy Gallagher, Richard Kimball, Suzanne Bodette, Kim Ann Perkins, and Christine Standifer. My apologies if I missed anybody. I don't think I have, right? I am pleased also, and so very pleased, to have returning to us Anatole Wick and Colin Graybert playing our alma mater now, Rise Up Presque Isle by Ellis Paul. Ellis Paul wrote a great anthem, but that is an amazing transcendent version. So my thanks. And he has to do this for the next 20 years for us at every commencement. So. So because he was unable to attend in person, please turn your eyes up to the screen as University of Maine System Board of Trustee Mike Mishu offers greetings to the graduating classes.
President Rice, distinguished guests, parents, family members, faculty, staff, friends, and especially the class of 2022, on behalf of the Board of Trustees of the University of Maine System and the citizens that we serve, I congratulate you, today's graduates, on your achievements. My congratulations and appreciations are also extended to the parents, families, teachers, friends, faculty, and staff who have helped the class of 2022 along the path of accomplishment and personal improvement. Many have had a hand in helping those who will set foot on this stage in a few minutes. As a trustee, I'm particularly grateful for the dedication and talent of UMPI's faculty and staff who have supported and inspired our graduates. A special thanks is owed to the people of Maine for their generous and continued support for our public university system. Education is an investment in our society as well as in our students. Many of you will stay in Maine, strengthening the state's workforce, providing new leadership for our communities. We'll advance collectively with every step you take toward a personal or professional goal. I hope one of your goals is to remain connected to UMPI as a proud member of the alumni community and as an advocate for high quality, affordable public education. Working together, we can give learners of all ages, backgrounds, and locations the very same opportunity that were available to you as students. So class of 2022, keep learning, keep discovering, and keep engaging with your community, wherever these future adventures take you. But don't forget, if you do go away, we hope that you don't, but if you do, we want you back in the state of Maine. We need you. Your talents, energy, enthusiasm, and intelligence play a critical role in moving our state into the future. There are a lot of great places to live in the world, but I can tell you from my experience, there is no better place than to work, to grow, and live than the state of Maine, especially Aroostook County, the county. Again, on behalf of the Board of Trustees of the University of Maine System, I wish every graduate the very best in the days and years ahead and look forward to celebrating your future accomplishments. Congratulations and good luck. President Rice,
Mr. Stephen Richard, Chair of the Board of Visitors and the 1973 alumnus of UMPI, will now greet the graduates.
President Rice, platform guest, graduates, I bring you greetings from the University of Maine Presque Isle Board of Visitors. This board is made up mostly of alum who advocate on behalf of the university throughout the state of Maine. In a little while, you'll receive your diploma, and you also will be a graduate. You will be an alum. I know that you will do an excellent job at whatever that job may be. As an alum of the university, I ask you to get involved in the community. Be that Little League baseball coach, that school board member, or an elected official. Be proud of the community that you live in. Show your community what an UMPI alum can really do. Good luck to all of you and congratulations.
Stacy Emery, Chair of the Faculty Assembly, Associate Professor of Business Management, will bring greetings from our faculty.
Thank you, President Rice. Hello, everyone. My name is Stacy Emery. I'm the Chair of Faculty Assembly. On behalf of the entire faculty at the University of Maine at Presque Isle, congratulations, class of 2022, 2021, and 2020. This is a day that students around the world dream of, marching down the aisle, sitting shoulder to shoulder with friends and peers, and soon holding that well-deserved degree in their hand. While today marks an incredible day in the story of your life, I have additional encouragement that you may not have expected to hear today. You see, not only will your degree help to support you financially, but it also represents your pursuit of lifelong learning. This is what will truly make you prosperous. Through your time here at UMPI, you've cultivated lifelong friendships and formed a solid foundation for your career, graduate school, and any other endeavors that will take place in the next chapter of your life. For years, you have diligently attended classes, listened carefully to your instructors, retained all of the information, and applied yourself in all areas that made you a successful student. You may not have realized that while you were working so hard to finish your courses, you were actually kindling your fire of lifelong learning. Picture this. It's a beautiful fall day in New England. You have a fire pit in your backyard. There's a chill in the air, so you decide it's the perfect day to light a fire. That chill you felt in the air was the exciting chills you felt when you first decided to attend the University of Maine at Presque Isle. The kindling you selected to put into that fire pit, that was the major you chose. And the match you used to light that fire is today, your graduation day. Graduates, your fire of lifelong learning is now a full blaze. It is burning brighter than it's ever burned before. As you pursue and settle into your new career, graduate school, or starting that new family, remember to keep your fire of lifelong learning continually raging. Always seek a deeper understanding of others and the world around you. Take time to contemplate before making those big decisions. Feed your mind with wisdom and never stop learning. If you do this, your fire will never go out, and you will prosper in all of life's endeavors. It's now time to spread those wings, UMPI graduates, and see where your fire will take you. Thank you. Now I'd like to welcome President Rice back to the platform.
I think Stacy was secretly an English major with that extended metaphor that she did. That was wonderful. Thank you, Stacy. Now it's my pleasure to present this video from somebody who's truly been out of this world that was filmed for all of you as a special surprise. So please, once again, eyes on the screen.
Congratulations, UMPI graduates, class of 2022. I am NASA astronaut Jessica Meir, and although I can't be there with you in person today, I am so excited that you are all gathered together for the first time since 2019, as well as including to honor the classes of 2020 and 21. This is truly a remarkable celebration. Growing up in Caribou, Maine, just north of where you are now, I have many fond memories of the UMPI campus, notably the theater department, where I watched many remarkable productions with my family. During my 7-month mission on the International Space Station, I also spent quite a bit of time looking out of the window, trying to catch a glimpse of the crown of Maine so that I could share that moment with all of you and hopefully catch some pictures. I think I did catch at least a few, but the area, of course, was often obscured by quite a few clouds. Waiting for these clouds to pass might also be a metaphor for the additional hurdles and challenges you faced attempting to live out your university years to the fullest during a global pandemic. Like all of us, I know that was a very difficult thing to do, especially during these prime years. But your resiliency is proven today. You did it. Congratulations. Congratulations on your graduation to all of you. May the wings of the snowy owl set you off on the most magnificent of flights that are certain to be your futures. Congratulations, graduates.
It is now my distinct pleasure to introduce this year's commencement speakers, Dr. Donald N. Zillman and Linda G. Zillman. Dr. Donald N. Zillman has served in leadership capacities on multiple campuses within the University of Maine system, including the Dean of the University of Maine School of Law from 1991 to 1998, President of UMPI from 2006 to 2012, Interim President of the University of Maine at Fort Kent from 2001 and 2002, and Interim Provost and Academic Vice President at the University of Maine from 1999 to 2000. He held the Godfrey Professorship of Law at Maine Law from 1990 until his retirement in 2019, and is the Emeritus Godfrey Professor of Law at Maine Law. Over the years, he has published 80 books and articles on a wide range of subjects. I have no idea how he did all that writing while he was president of this institution too, for 6 years. He has also been an avid competitive runner, having completed over 1,000 races over the last 40 years. Linda G. Zillman is well known across Maine as a strong advocate of the arts and higher education. For decades, her service and philanthropy have supported several arts organizations as well as UMS institutions. She served on the board of Portland Ballet for 3 years and has been on the Alliance board of the Art Museum, now the Zillman Art Museum, or the ZAM, as we like to call it, of the University of Maine in Bangor for 16 years. Most recently, her passion for gardening stimulated the leadership of the Zillman family greenhouse, the newest building on our campus. I welcome Don and Linda to the podium.
Good morning. What a wonderful crowd we have here. It's really wonderful to be with you today. We honor the graduates of 3 classes, 2020, 2021, and the current people, 2022. We also honor their parents, spouses, and friends who've supported them at UMPI in these extraordinary year. Our word of the morning is resilience. Ray has already brought that before us, and we're going to do it a little more. The Oxford English Dictionary gives us 2 definitions for resilient. Scientists and athletes in the audience could feel comfortable with the definition able to recoil or spring back into shape after bending, stretching, or compressed. I hope there's not too much compression here. Humanities or social scientists could be more comfortable with a second meaning, able to recover quickly from difficult conditions. There have been so many difficult conditions with the pandemic. Let us think of resilience or resilient as we consider the meaning of UMPI graduation 2020 through 2022. In our careers, Don and I have taught, counseled, administered, and led at 11 different higher education institutions, from large public universities to, in Don's case, the U.S. Military Academy at West Point, to the University of Southampton in the United Kingdom. Each has been rewarding in diverse ways. Why does UMPI rank at the top of our list? Resilience is a big part of the story and a big part of UMPI's success. Let's consider UMPI students, UMPI staff and faculty, and the wider community of Presque Isle and Aroostook County. Students here are hardworking, ambitious, and here comes resilient, willing to try new things. They do not assert undeserved privileges that often characterize too many elite universities and colleges. UMPI faculty and staff are great teachers and mentors. Our sense is that all of our graduates today are leaving here having made at least 3 or 4 faculty and staff members who will remain friends and colleagues for the rest of their lives. That description, teachers and mentors, describe faculty at many smaller colleges and universities. But UMPI faculty offer more. They are often serious researchers who do not just share existing knowledge with their students. They create new knowledge in their work in laboratories, libraries, and in the field. Nothing pleases us more than to hear of our UMPI students working with faculty on a research grant, on a public service project in the county, around the state of Maine, or elsewhere in the United States, or overseas, from Europe to Africa to China. This is rare, really rare, in universities in the country. And we are amazed, and it is wonderful, for this kind of research that allows students to do what their faculty members are doing. And it is and it is happening so often at the University of Maine at Presque Isle. Let me now introduce my husband, Don Zillman, and thank you.
Thank you so much. I echo and double everything Linda has said about the student body, and that's the student bodies that we have known in our time as president here, in the last 3 student bodies that we are just getting to know today. And assuredly to the faculty, it is a remarkable collection of faculty that are both superb teachers and mentors, and also serious scholars appreciated on campuses around the country and around the world. and UMPI is very fortunate for that. Well, Ray and Linda have already made clear I can't hold down a job, but it has been a great, fun career doing the different things that we have done. And particularly, and Linda suggests, at the very top of our list is the University of Maine at Presque Isle. One of the first connects to Presque Isle after a very attractive one-year interim at the University of Maine at Fort Kent was shortly before I was ready to start on the faculty here. It was a late summer, pretty day out, and I went to a place that I suspect many of you have been to and know of, and that's the LL Bean store in Freeport, Maine. Any of you never been there, never heard of it, never heard of LL Bean? Good. I went there particularly with the idea that I was going to be full year, including the winter president up in the Presque Isle and County area, and figuring I needed somewhat better winter clothing than I presently had. I went in early morning, one of the delightful times to be at LL Bean's, and was greeted by some of the very talented, very skilled staff. And I said, give me some help getting a good winter coat. What do you suggest that I do? And they were immediately off with some good suggestions, pulling coats off the rack, taking a look at them, putting them on me. And unfortunately, I probably persisted too much. Tell me a little bit more about the sleeves here. Now they say this one is a 30-degree below, whether this one is a 40-degree below, which one would be better? And after a while, I could see that the very, very able store attendant there was saying in his own mind, oh God, another New York or Connecticut yuppie up here wanting to go back and have something to show off to his friends. And happily, I changed that conversation and the whole dynamic almost immediately with a 7-word response. He said, sir, does it really make a difference which of these there are? And I said, I'm planning to winter in the county. And it was immediate respect. Let me explain why this one is a little bit better than this one, and here is what I think you ought to consider, and it should be the zipper, the buttons, or whatever. And I came out of that marvelous experience with a great winter coat, which has lasted for a long, long time, and particularly an appreciation of how much the county is respected in the rest of the state and beyond there. Once starting on the job here, a part of that crucial part of the job was getting around to as much of the community other than the student body and the faculty and staff, and making the acquaintance of people in the business community, the legal community, religious community, so on and so forth. And again, I was just delighted and overwhelmed by the talent and the judgment of the people here. And it took not terribly long time for me to be getting asked every now and then by the university leadership or others statewide, gee, is there anybody in the county who would be a good addition to this commission or this body or this special investigation? And I think they were often feeling, the answer is going to be no, we really don't have somebody that can handle that stuff. And my answer undeniably and regularly would be, well, I've got about 6 or 7 that I can recommend to you. And I know you can only take 2, so let's talk about who that should be. And that sense has just grown over the years that I was there in the presidency and in the years thereafter. Well, that's the third part of the students, the faculty and staff, and the Aroostook County community that make this such a delightful place and make this invitation to come back so attractive. And if we are a little bit teary-eyed, that's an explanation of it. I now turn, and the rest of the discussion is matter already covered somewhat by President Rice, by Linda, by others. what an extraordinary period. And let's simply pick from late 2019 to today, less than 3 years' time, and putting together, and I'll limit the list to 5 things that have happened unusual, unexpected, and in many cases just tragic in the world, and what the responses to those have been, and what they should be, and why you, as the graduates of the 3 classes, are going to be a large part and need to be a large part in making sure that the good continues and that we can control the bad as best we can. Well, I will start with number 1, and no great surprise, and we mentioned it already, the COVID epidemic. Who in 2019, early fall, was ready to say, we're going to be encountering a worldwide pandemic that will be killing in the United States alone over 1 million people. And again, a quick survey here. Anyone who has not had either personal health issues, family health issues, economic impact, educational impact from COVID, please stand and be recognized and cheered by the rest of us. Do I see any standing folks? I don't. No great surprise that. The remarkable thing about COVID, if we look back to prior pandemics, is the quickness with which much of the scientific, medical, political community has responded. And to be able to be providing reasonable protections in the shots, reasonable advice on how to protect themselves, done within a period of 1 year and 1.5 years, and thank God for that, because the casualty would have been far, far higher, and we certainly wouldn't be meeting today. That's number 1. Number 2, the weather conditions, extreme weather conditions around the country. And in many ways, the county and Maine have escaped some of the worst of these. Linda and I had the decision of, as we drive back from Santa Fe, New Mexico to Presque Isle, Maine, and drive back because our dog needs company, how many things would we encounter? Well, one of the first decisions we had to make leaving Santa Fe was, do we go a slightly northern route or do we go a southern route? And the northern route, as we looked, they were having forest fires that were 100,000 acres of timber, trees, shrubs burning. And the reason for this, and this is one of those, oh my God, I can't believe they did that, was 2 forest fires came together. The first of the forest fires had been started perfectly sensibly, maybe, as a controlled burn. And I'm not sure the controlled burn language resonates in the county quite the way it does out in the dry and quite timber-laden west. But that fire had combined with another, and those were down, threatening traffic on one of the interstate highways. And we said, probably ought not to go there. We then clinched that decision as we looked at coming across the path that we were coming through the state of Kansas. Kansas getting clobbered by a couple of tornadoes, including one close to Kansas City through which we would be running. And you can continue that sort of thing. Lest we would feel, why is this all happening to New Mexico and not being hurt by anybody else? You run down the west states, western, southern, some extent Midwestern, and the catastrophes they were facing. Fires, tornadoes, hurricanes, power going out. And this has become a common feature that we need to address and need to anticipate. And I'll leave it to you how much is precisely climate change or global warming, or however you want to phrase it, how much are other things. But that's certainly they're going to be a piece of what we have to deal with. Number 3, third of the pieces, and President Rice has brilliantly discussed this, the need to change for the wonderful American experience of welcoming all variety of visitors to the country, engaging them in the things that the country needs, and within a generation or two, the first generation that is there, and in some cases barely speaking the language, barely doing other than the most low-paying of jobs, then the second generation is going to college here, and the third generation is then leading all variety of businesses. Now, in some cases, that happens even faster. And that wonderful United States focus on the shared experiences around the world that we then, the country of the United States, benefit from is just one of the important that we continue it factors there. Fourth, and this is the one that could either be a 6-hour discussion and lecture with you or the very short summary that I'm going to give. Who would have been able to write in fall of 2019, here is the political and governmental structure of the United States less than 3 years later. And the experiences that we have gone through, and I am sure we have different political views on this amongst us, but who could have put together all of the things that have happened and the challenges that we face from that? And as was suggested in several of the comments here, a crucial part, I hope, graduates, of your experience is going to be leading in the community of whatever particular viewpoint or whatever particularly professional skill you bring to help make this government work. It's crucial that it does. And one of the reasons it's crucial is number 5 on my list. And that's what's going on in the rest of the world. And again, before the 24th of February, I suspect we would have been, where is Ukraine? Are we really serious about anything going on there? I suspect Russia is just bluffing in what they're talking about. Oops, we've got that one wrong. And what continues, and I wish I could tell you how it all comes out because I don't know, and there are various scripts that are there, but we have a continual battle of autocratic leadership around the world, and the despicable, and I hope there are not too many Vladimir Putin friends here, the despicable Vladimir Putin has decided that if we can't persuade somebody to do something we want peacefully, we'll do it militarily. And I recall a conversation about a week or two before the Russian invasion of Ukraine with a very skilled, very talented Washington, D.C. lawyer, Yale Law faculty member, saying, suppose Russia invades, what's going to happen? How quickly will this turn over? And my friend and colleague said, Russia will have taken the thing over within a month. You may hope it's going to be better than that. It's not. Well, what a surprise so far. We have seen what a remarkable support has been given to the Ukrainian people and the leadership there. And we'll see where that 5th of these crises works its way out. That's the challenge that faces all of you as the graduates, to help the rest of the country and to lead the rest of the country in dealing with these challenges. And we don't ask that you join on to protecting and covering every one of them, but please make that a piece of what you're doing. Please make encouraging support for this marvelous institution, the University of Maine at Presque Isle, part of your work from there. So thank you again, good luck, and we look forward to the march across the stage quite shortly.
It is now my pleasure as president of the University of Maine at Presque Isle to present honorary degrees to Donald N. and Linda G. Zillman. Dr. Rourke is going to help with the hooding ceremony here, and I will read the citation. Dr. Donald N. Zillman, champion for higher education and proponent of community service. You are commended today for your service to the people of the state of Maine and to those seeking a better life by obtaining a college degree. As a dedicated public servant, you have spent more than 2 decades in higher education leadership, advocating for educational access and affordability in Maine and expanding educational opportunities that have left a lasting impact on countless individuals and their families. As UMPI's 10th president, you shepherded several major initiatives, from the establishment of multiple renewable energy systems to the addition of the state-of-the-art GIS laboratory to more than $4 million in renovation work to UMPI's classroom buildings, efforts that have positioned the university for success in serving the people of Maine and beyond. In your law career, you have made significant contributions to the field, having taught at the Army Judge Advocate General School in Virginia and at law schools from Arizona to Maine, and publishing 80 books and articles on a wide range of law topics. A longtime Rotarian, you have embodied the organization's motto of service above self in your civic activities. Your work has made an important impact upon the people of Aroostook County, the state of Maine, and far beyond. In appreciation of your outstanding service and in recognition of your status as a dedicated public servant, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa. Linda G. Zillman, advocate of the arts and champion of higher education. You are commended today for your service to the people of Aroostook County and the state of Maine, and your enduring support of higher education and the arts. As a dedicated public servant, you have worked tirelessly over the years to support the arts in Maine and ensure the opportunities they afford are available for future generations of Mainers. Your leadership in arts organizations, from the Portland Ballet to the University of Maine Art Museum that now bears the Zillman name, has strengthened their ability to connect with and impact people throughout Maine and beyond. In your work directly with UMPI, you have left an indelible mark, from helping to secure a major gift from the Andy Warhol Foundation for the Visual Arts through its Photographic Legacy Project, to the establishment with your husband of the Zillman Family Professorship in 2013 and the Zillman Family Greenhouse in 2019. A stalwart proponent of the local arts, you have been an essential supporter of the Presque Isle-based Wintergreen Art Center, contributing to its growth and sustainability as a community-focused arts nonprofit benefiting local children. Your work has made an important impact upon the people of Aroostook County, the state of Maine, and far beyond. In appreciation of your outstanding service and in recognition of your status as a dedicated public servant, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters.
Thank you all so very, very much. And particular thanks to Ray and Rachel Rice, the clearly outstanding president and first lady in the University of Maine system. And I would be tempted to go much beyond just the University of Maine system as the comparators on that. But they lead a marvelous institution here and have just been great, great friends for a very long period of time. Thank you again.
And now we're going to do something that we haven't been able to do in person for a long time. It is time for Dean Johnston to make the presentation of the candidates for degrees. Before he does, though, I want to explain that things will work a little bit differently than they did during our commencements in 2019. In the past, we've only read the names of the students who march in commencement, though all names appeared in the official paper program that you have. During our virtual graduation events in 2020 and 21, we began recognizing each graduating student and reading their names aloud. It was a way for us to celebrate each individual, and that's a tradition we plan to keep as we move forward. We'll always have students who aren't able to join us in person for graduation, whether they're online students, your PACE students, or are from out of state and have already returned home. But one thing the global pandemic has taught us is that we can and must find a way to honor every graduate, whether during a virtual graduation or an in-person commencement such as this, with many graduates and families joining us through live stream. So today we'll be reading the names of each graduating student during our ceremony. We realize it may take a little bit longer, but we ask you to bear with us as it's an incredibly important way for us to ensure that all graduating students are recognized and given their own special moment to celebrate their accomplishments. With that, please note that some in-person graduates will be wearing colored cords around their necks. Gold for summa cum laude, blue for magna cum laude, and white for cum laude. In addition to our own graduates, we will also be awarding for the first time a Juris Doctor from the University of Maine School of Law and degrees of the Master of Arts and Science from the University of Southern Maine.
Good morning, everyone. It's so nice to be here together with you all in person. Members of the audience, we ask that you do not take photos during this time, as there is a professional photographer on site. Graduates, you will receive your wings after you receive your diploma and exit down the ramp on the left. Will the members of the 2020 and 2021 graduating classes please rise and come forward? Catherine Desjardins, Master of Arts in Organizational Leadership and Bachelor of Arts, Business Administration, summa cum laude. Catherine Desjardins. Adam David Wayneth, summa cum laude, Bachelor of Arts, History and Political Science. Sarah Caitlin Boyes, summa cum laude, Bachelor of Science, Elementary Education. Danielle Sue Steele, Bachelor of Liberal Studies and Associate of Arts, Liberal Studies, cum laude. Renee Elise Browning, Bachelor of Arts, Criminal Justice, cum laude. Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Arts in Organizational Leadership please rise and come forward? St. Nicholas James Burris. Christopher John Ferranti. Brooke Adrian Hallett, and a 2020 Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration. Lydia Wenzel Kiefer Till. Danielle Elaine Pelkey. Terry Ann A. Powell, Bachelor of Arts, Business Administration. Brian David Trice, Bachelor of Arts, Business Administration. Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Accounting please rise and come forward? Lily Angel Brogdale, summa cum laude, also receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration. Andrew Matos Chaviano. Jaden Elizabeth Fox, cum laude. Marcy Dawn Francis, magna cum laude. Cody Allen Humphrey, cum laude, project management certificate. Chunming Yuan, magna cum laude. Michael James Knapp. Rebecca Knowles, cum laude. Sean Michael Molnar, Bachelor of Arts, Business Administration. Aranya Avishek Saha, summa cum laude. Anne Marie Kathleen Sanders, cum laude. Nicole M. Stewart, cum laude. Alicia Tran, cum laude. Ashley Jane Violet, cum laude. Charles Hughes Williams III, Bachelor of Arts, Business Administration, magna cum laude. Seth Michael Woodman. Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Biology please rise and come forward? Stephen Brooks Cochran, summa cum laude. Anais Diaz. Elizabeth Ann Ward. Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration please rise and come forward? Ali Jamal Kamal Al-Dulami, magna cum laude. Christine B. Alviolo. James Isle Anderson. James Isle Anderson, magna cum laude. Misty Dawn Aranda, magna cum laude. Renan S. Oricchio, magna cum laude. Mahmoud Badik. Brian Matthew Benoit, magna cum laude. Bethany Lynn Blanchett. Yasir Buyaya, summa cum laude. Alexander Markovich Brewer. Alexis Lynn Brown. Abby Renee Karen, magna cum laude. Lisa Louise Clark. Lucas Michael Douglas. Grace M. Dunajski, magna cum laude. Laura Mae Fitzgerald, magna cum laude. Gwen Elizabeth Faudrell, magna cum laude. Owen Shane Gallup, summa cum laude. Heidi Arlene Gillen, magna cum laude. Justin Blair Good, cum laude. Erica Lynn Grass, cum laude. Lane Bryant Grass, cum laude. Shane Christopher Stackpole. Griffin Philip Durrett, magna cum laude. Caitlin Marie Harris. Pearson? Is it Sergeant? I believe we missed a name and I want to make sure we get it. Stanley Charles Grierson, summa cum laude. Jacqueline May Hulbert. Maximino Juarez, magna cum laude. Christy Lynn Kendrick, magna cum laude. Molly Arabella Kingsbury, cum laude. Jacob J. Kinney, cum laude. Good morning. Scott P. Caleris. Carrie Ann Kilonen. Peter Isaac Lalande, magna cum laude. Lisa L. Lagasse. Logan Bradley Lusardi, magna cum laude. Molly D. McCrossan, cum laude. Charles William McLean, magna cum laude. Derek Stephen Michaud, cum laude. Shira A. Murphy, summa cum laude. Benjamin Edward Novotny, summa cum laude. Joshua Robert Novotny, summa cum laude. Joshua Kevin Peers. Daniel Perez, summa cum laude. Nicholas Michael Perfit, summa cum laude. Ryan Richard Perot, summa cum laude. Sarah Royal Pollard, cum laude. Jasmine Marie Rockwell, cum laude. Miklas Pascal Sauerman, summa cum laude. Yuri Shatton, summa cum laude. Jared Alton Shaw. Megan Southard, cum laude. Pamela S. Sutherland, magna cum laude. Jacob Taylor, magna cum laude. Kelly Ann Hennigan Samis. Karen K. Mallory Weiss, magna cum laude. Noah Matthew White. Samantha Jean White. Carly June Willett, magna cum laude. Megan Marie Willman, cum laude. Kenneth Joseph Winiarski III. Elizabeth Blair York, magna cum laude. Danielle Nicole Zavodsky, magna cum laude. Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice please rise and come forward? Janet Marie Bossy, cum laude. Cassiopeia Patricia Cleveland, cum laude. Roscoe Raymond Demerit Jr., cum laude. Heidi E. Dockery. Morgan Brianna Doty, magna cum laude. Brooklyn Bailey Garcia. Davis Charles Levesque II. Bethany Laura McAvoy, magna cum laude. Isabel Maria Morin, cum laude. Jacob O'Neill Willett, summa cum laude. Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in English please rise and come forward? Abigail Lynn Davis, magna cum laude. Clarissa Marie Hemphill, magna cum laude. Callie Morgan Rogers, summa cum laude. Bethany Victoria Tab. Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in History and Political Science please rise and come forward? Christy Lynn Barron, summa cum laude. Corinne Marie Corbin. Christian Joseph Cody. Daniel Crocker, magna cum laude. Ryan David John, summa cum laude. Lloyd Vernon Lehman Jr., summa cum laude. Taylor L. Massey, magna cum laude. Teresa Ann McClary, summa cum laude. Grady Keith McKeah, summa cum laude. Patrick Darrell Remick, cum laude. Thea Amy Westcott, cum laude. Zachary Babe Wilson. Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Psychology please rise and come forward? Lisa Christine Carmichael. Chad W. Chubbuck, magna cum laude. Leah Catherine Caudry, magna cum laude, also receiving an Associate of Arts in Liberal Studies. Aspen Elijah Putnam Llewellyn, cum laude. Savannah Montana Flint, cum laude. Tavon Hines. Kawan Diryez Minter. Mariana N. Sargent, cum laude. Lauren Geyer Topchick, summa cum laude. Lacey Jean Tower. And now we'll recognize the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Applied Science. Argenis Ortiz, magna cum laude. Natalia Sizachenko, magna cum laude. Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Fine Arts please rise and come forward? Miranda Diana Cole, summa cum laude. Also a project management certificate. Sophia Claire Gibson. Shanley Elizabeth Hardgrove, cum laude. You're good. Julia Rose Sherman, magna cum laude. Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Liberal Studies please rise and come forward? Jennifer Lynn Adkins, summa cum laude. Marie Emmanuel Amy, cum laude. Jasmine Nicole Ambridge, cum laude. Deirdre Arrington, magna cum laude. Stephen Wesley Barlow. Lindsay Elizabeth Boutot. David George William Bryden, summa cum laude. Jamie MJ Champion, magna cum laude. Mariah Rachel Connolly. Catherine M. Doughton, summa cum laude. Valentine De Giovanni. Brittany Lee DeShane, magna cum laude. Isaiah Diggs, magna cum laude. Laura Ann Dyke, summa cum laude. Lisa Jo Farraco. Federico Javier Garcia, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Joy Graham, summa cum laude. Rosalind Konique Huckabee, magna cum laude. Ivana Maria Marin, magna cum laude. Craig Paul McCullough, cum laude. Kayla Rose McInnes, magna cum laude. Morgan Riley McKendrick. Catherine Elizabeth McKinney. Elizabeth Rui Michaud, magna cum laude. Jong Hyun Moon, summa cum laude. Huang Vin Yuen, magna cum laude. Dustin Scott Palm. Christopher John Finley Potterask, magna cum laude. Bray Priesing, magna cum laude. Wendy Ann Reyes, summa cum laude. Renee Love Robinson, magna cum laude. Brittany Noel Ross, magna cum laude. Amy Leah Ryan. Charles R. Scott. Steve Shanley, magna cum laude. Nicholas Blake Sisko. Jacqueline Ann Stevens. Anthony Leonard Ward, magna cum laude. Ariel Abigail Williams, cum laude. Amos Worley, magna cum laude. Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Agricultural Science and Agribusiness please rise and come forward? Our first graduating class. Caleb Johnny Harris. Noah John Margison. Lane Matthew Moore. Devin Corey Rio. We'll now recognize our graduate in the Bachelor of Science in Cybersecurity, Nathaniel J. Reynolds, magna cum laude. Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Elementary Education please rise and come forward? Lacey J. Boisvert, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Ellen Bouchard, cum laude. Danielle R. Boyles, cum laude. Tara Shalene Shalou, summa cum laude. Amber Angie Chassie, summa cum laude. Hannah Leah Elland, magna cum laude. Saray Lynn Greenier. Kathleen Leslie Haney, magna cum laude. Tasha Tanisha Jeffers. Emma Nicole Lajoie. Lily Elizabeth Mahan. Addison Mary Ruth Morse, magna cum laude. Samantha Dawn Willett. Leah Marie Potter. Lisa Ann Tybert, summa cum laude. Megan S. Wells, magna cum laude. Emily Ann Wheaton. Emily Ann Wheaton, cum laude. Olivia Louise Winslow, magna cum laude. Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Environmental Science and Sustainability please rise and come forward? Elizabeth Hunter DeShane. Jacob E. Swain, cum laude. Miranda Kashmir Washanawatuk. Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Exercise Science please rise and come forward? Alexis Lee Alcock. William Matthew Bridges. Nathaniel Kevin Church, summa cum laude. Hunter Jade Mercier, cum laude. Alyssa Marone. Sarah Nicole Musselman, cum laude. Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Mathematics please rise and come forward? Ji Lu. Yija Wong, summa cum laude. Yu Chao Wu, magna cum laude. Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Physical Education please rise and come forward? Roberto de la Peña. Melina Lucier. Emily Mary Ann Miller, summa cum laude. Hannah Alexis Rosignol, summa cum laude. Samantha Ann Cedar. I will now recognize the graduates in the Bachelor of Science in Secondary Education. Emily Megan Black, summa cum laude. Nadine Martin, magna cum laude. Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Bachelor of Social Work please rise and come forward? Taylor Mackenzie Billings. Marissa Jean Carpenter, cum laude. Cassandra Rose Demers, cum laude. Also Drug Policy and Intervention Certificate. Emma Lee Evergreen, magna cum laude. Jackie Gillen. Lindsay Elizabeth Ann Kay, summa cum laude. Zoe Mariah Plant Goodine, magna cum laude. Destiny Cora Lee Skidgel. Bell Renee Tebow, summa cum laude. Kirsten Langley Tuttle, magna cum laude. Will the candidate for the degree of Associate of Arts in Applied Science please rise and come forward? Desiree Marie Dumas, cum laude. Will the candidates for the degree Associate of Arts in Criminal Justice please rise and come forward? Rebecca Davila. Nathan Robert Pitt, cum laude. Will the candidates for the degree Associate of Arts in Liberal Studies please rise and come forward? Morgan Elizabeth Odebert. Daniela Chavez de Paz Solis, cum laude. RJ Doucette. Kelsey Morgan Ham, magna cum laude. Julian Chancer McKinney. Grayson Elliott Orn, cum laude. Marcelo Jackson Santamena, cum laude. Will the candidates for the degree of Associate of Science in Medical Laboratory Technology please rise and come forward? Cody Wayne Anderson. Ollie M. Elderkin. Marissa Jacqueline Michaud, magna cum laude. Laura Emily Watson, cum laude. Will the candidates for the degree of Associate of Science in Physical Therapy Therapist Assistant please rise and come forward? Nick Allen Clark, magna cum laude. Delaney Marie Grass. Emma Rose Richards, magna cum laude. Kimberly Day Susi, cum laude. Will the candidate for the degree awarded from the University of Maine School of Law, Juris Doctor, please come forward? Harold Trey Stewart III. Will the candidates for the degrees awarded from the University of Southern Maine please rise and come forward? Master of Arts in Leadership Studies, Michelle Marie Richards. Master of Arts in Leadership Studies, Lisa Marie Smith. Master of Science in Adult and Higher Education, Angelita E. Hernandez. Will the graduates please rise? President Rice, I have the honor to present our students who have been judged by the faculty of the University of Maine at Presque Isle, the University of Maine School of Law, and the University of Southern Maine. Master of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Applied Science, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Bachelor of Social Work, Associate of Arts, Associate of Science, Master of Science, and Juris Doctor.
By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Maine System, in confirming the action of our faculty, I hereby grant upon you the appropriate degree of Master of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Applied Science, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, Bachelor of Social Work, Associate of Arts, Associate of Science, Master of Science, and Juris Doctor, together with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. You may now move your tassels from the right side of your caps to the left side, signifying you are now officially college graduates. Congratulations. At this time, I am pleased to introduce your 2022 student commencement speaker, Miranda Westner-Watik. A member of the Menominee Nation of Wisconsin, she received her spirit name, Watsanakuki, in the summer of 2020 from her grandmother. She has received a number of awards and recognitions, including the 2022 Outstanding Graduate in Environmental Science and Sustainability Award and the Al Arman Make a Difference Award in Athletics for her contributions both on and off the court in women's volleyball. We are so very pleased that Miranda will be attending the University of Wisconsin-Madison this fall for her doctorate in anthropology. The university has been blessed with her presence in the classroom, on the court, in our clubs and organizations, for her engagement in field research and her support of peers. It is truly my honor to invite Miranda Westner-Watik, a graduate of UMPI's class of 2022, to the podium.
Poso Mawinuwiak. Good morning, everyone. Today, I welcome you all with a happy heart and an open hand. Culturally, Indigenous people like myself are taught to greet everyone as a relative first, regardless of their gender, age, or background. Additionally, we learn as we listen to those around us. So today, I ask that you remain appreciative of the opportunity that has been granted to all of these graduating students to walk. Today, we honor the graduates belonging to the classes of 2022, alongside those choosing to walk from previous years. We further welcome and recognize those graduates from the classes of 2020 and 2021. To all those who were able to make today possible for my peers and me, thank you. Or in my language, Waiwanan. To our family, friends, and loved ones here today, thank you for making the journey to Presque Isle. To all those at home viewing remotely, we're grateful you can join us as well. Now, if I may, I'd like to take a moment of silence to remember those who are unable to be here with us today. Lastly, I would like to acknowledge the Indigenous land we are currently on, the homelands to the Aroostook Band of Micmacs, Waiwanan. The last few years have been quite chaotic, so in times of celebration such as today, I believe it is important to reflect on the journey it has taken to get us here. From the love we have shared, moments of sorrow, times of regret, let us not forget the instances where we felt on top of the world with excitement. Take a pause every now and then to reflect and remember the journeys and the struggle it has taken you to reach this moment. I believe every life experience shapes who we are, who you are. A few of you may remember I was featured in an IndianSports.com article regarding my success as a volleyball player here at UMPI. In that article, I said that choosing UMPI has been the best decision of my life. That still stands. UMPI has allowed me to grow in more ways than one, while equally humbling me. That probably has something to do with how long winter lasts here. Regardless, I believe that divine timing and that everything really does happen for a reason. So, in times of both success and failure, I pray and I try to remember what my grandmother Karen has taught me, and I'll share it with you. You are where you need to be. When I first arrived on campus in the fall of 2017, I will always remember what it felt like being 1,000 miles away from home, feeling intimidated about attending an institution that essentially was foreign to everything I'd ever known. Over the course of the last 5 years, I have found in athletics, academics, as well as employment-related accomplishments a common theme to success. Mel Robbins, a motivational speaker, preaches that there are 4 W's in life that influence our development as people and the status of our goals. Worrying, wishing, and wanting do not typically lead to positive outcomes. You must instead work on your goals and work on your focus in order to achieve success. At the end of the day, there is no growth in comfort. Allow yourself to take those steps in who you are meant to become. Believe in yourself wholeheartedly and be kind to yourself while overcoming challenges in your life. We've made it this far, college graduates. I sincerely wish you all the best with lots of health and happiness as you close this chapter and go forth on your journey. Have a safe rest of your day, everyone. Peace be with you all. Matakiasen. Thank you. I now give the podium back to President Rice.
At this time, I am pleased, and I'm sure he is also very pleased as he's the last speaker, to introduce Craig Cormier, a 2006 graduate of this institution and the current president of the Alumni Association. Craig.
Good afternoon. Yes, we've made it to afternoon. My name is Craig Cormier, a member of the class of '06 and a second-generation owl. I'm honored to join you today as we celebrate the achievements of the class of 2022. As president of the UMPI Alumni Association, it is my privilege to hereby confer on each graduate assembled here today lifetime membership in the University of Maine at Presque Isles Alumni Association. On behalf of the Alumni Association Board of Directors, and now your fellow alums around the world, I offer you congratulations and welcome you to our extended family. You join a long line of alumni beginning in 1905, when 12 students earned their teaching degrees from the Aroostook State Normal School, setting in motion a tradition that we continue today. The class of 2022 and your predecessors, the classes of 2021 and 2020, have faced challenges unique amongst your alumni peers, and we commend you for your efforts to keep your campus and its community safe during circumstances this institution hasn't faced since the influenza epidemic swept through Presque Isle over 100 years ago in 1918. It emptied dorms, suspended classes, and saw parts of the campus used as an emergency hospital. You have shown us that when faced with challenges and adversity, owls come together. You, your peers, your faculty, and staff of this institution took your responsibilities seriously, worked hard, and made us all very, very proud. Each of us has our UMPI story filled with memories, and we hope you will treasure yours. You have established relationships that will follow you throughout your life. Yes, you will stay connected with your fellow owls, but I also encourage you to stay in touch with the faculty and staff who have had an impact on you during your time here. Their belief in you doesn't stop today, and they will be invaluable resources, mentors, and friends as you navigate the years ahead. Likewise, as members of the association, we invite you to stay in touch with us so you can remain connected with campus, take advantage of our network of alumni, and participate and support the important work happening here at UMPI. Visit umpi.edu/alumni to learn more about the association, how you can be involved, and benefits that come with membership. And let us know how we can stay in touch. Congratulations to the members of the UMPI class of 2022 on your achievement. You have much to be proud of. With that, I yield the podium to President Rice.
And now comes that moment during commencement that graduates always look forward to, the tossing of the caps. Because many of our graduates couldn't be with us here in person, we wanted to continue our tradition of a distance-friendly cap tossing. So we'd ask all members of the classes of 2022 and 2020 and 2021 to please stand as we mark this momentous occasion with a special tribute.
You're a rare breed, UMPI owls. Fierce, determined, no matter what challenges arise. And you've seen challenges like no owls before you. But you've faced them head on, never letting them stop you, always keeping your end goal in sight. No, it hasn't been easy. It's taken grit, resourcefulness, patience, and probably more than a few sleepless nights. But getting here, striving for altitude, scanning this new horizon before you, it's all been worth it. And we couldn't be more proud. You've grown wise beyond your years. You're strong, fearless, ready. And while watching you leave this nest isn't easy, we know this is it. This is your moment. We can't wait to see where your wings take you.
And now for the official cap toss. We'll count down from 3. 3, 2, 1, toss. I'll be in the gymnasium for a while, as will other faculty and members up here on the platform for anyone who would like to have a picture taken. I remind you there's a reception immediately following this outside in Gentile Hall under the large tent. And with that, my congratulations to all of the graduates today.
Thank you. Thank you. So